Hey everybody, this is Cyrockam again. Welcome back to Imperator Rome. So we last time held off Carthage and we destroyed Rome. There's just these little bits just kind of hanging on over here, and they got their little vassals and stuff. They are easily dealt with at this point. Sadly, we don't border Apulia. Could we get a thing on them? We could fabricate on them. We would have to take a boat around because there's no way we're getting access to these guys. So maybe this is just a good time to get manpower up. I still am not certain how manpower works. Yeah, how's it going, by the way? Furry, Jackies, glad to have you guys here. So we're probably gonna spend a little bit of time recouping our manpower. So I watched a video that oh, by the way, I really like this map mode compared to this one. I think the terrain one is nice. It looks a little bit better. You get a better grasp of the terrain, and you can still see the country borders, so I'm happy with that. According to the seeing the influx of people moving to our urban centers soon, it seems he has come up with some ideas that could help us in the matter. If we wish, he will make sure to put into motion some efforts that will increase or decrease the influx of people. Oh yeah, let's spend the points. Centralization would be very nice. It would be really cool if I could actually form the Republic with this character. Considering how old he is, though, 64 years old, I don't think that's gonna be happening. I'm doing well. So I watched this video that Remy did. He does a bunch of like CK2, well, just Hearts of Iron, mostly Hearts of Iron stuff, and he did a pretty good review of this game. Pretty much said that it's not very good, and he made some very good points. I've been enjoying it a lot, but I can definitely, like, he definitely is right about like everything that he's been talking about. How and most of it is based on the issue with the mana points up here. That it's problematic in EU4, and it's kind of exacerbated in this. That first of all, you see how many religion points we have? There are really only a few things you can do with them. You can get your stability up, or and you just like choose one of these, and that's really it. These are the things that I've only had like 12 hours of gameplay in this, so I've picked up on a couple things that mostly can be fixed with bugs. But long story short, he pretty much says, besides the mana, like, this game has a lot of things taken from CK2, EU4, Vic 2, and what's that other one? And Hoi 4, but everything that it takes, it doesn't do nearly as well as the other ones, and I can definitely see that. It's like you can also convert provinces with your religion points, and that's really the only thing I have left to use for it, I guess. And he also says that like the description of this game as being like it's just bare bones. I mean, that also leads into the problem of what this game, like the problem that they have just with releasing games that are very lacking content. I can definitely see that as well. It's fun to paint the map, but that's about it. Like the combat isn't very in-depth. Not too much more than any other ones, any of the other Paradox games, and probably less than all of them too. So I don't know how much I'm going to be playing this game after I finish this campaign. I kind of just want to see what they're going to do with DLC. And again, it's like oh, Athens is gone. They've been taken over by... Really? Phrygia. Interesting. Who has been fragmenting themselves? Is Judea still... Yeah, they're still under them. Yeah, Phrygia tends to fall apart. So I'm gonna try and get as large as Etruria as possible. You're not just make Rome, but you know, with Etruscans. And then we'll see what we can do. I may work on attacking to the north. Oh wow, who is she? Where'd she come from? Jeez. Naturally, it's women that are best at every one of these, respectively. And because I don't have the equal rights thing that you could have put on earlier. I can't use any of them, really. Yeah, I mean, that's really a shame that the DLC is what adds the flavor. Like, as a game, it's not... There's not much to it. But at the same time, it's... I mean, yes. Like, I won't even give a caveat to that part, but the caveat is that games, like the games industry, is changing in a direction that they're sort of working with here. But for the amount, for $40, I don't know, but then most games that you would get that don't have a more DLC focused thing, like even just a few years ago, they'd generally be $60. If this is a game that's focused primarily on Rome, as its rise to power as a republic, yeah, I'd say that's not... it's just weird, but I could definitely say, unless you look at it and are like, this is really good, I want this right now, wait a couple months at least. And I just I wonder if they could actually change the focus on the mana. Would they want to? Because Remy made the point that this is a good mechanic if you're playing a board game, not as much for a video game, because it's not... he felt like it could just as easily, or if not better, have like more timers that it's based on, rather than it's like, I mean, it's even, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna find the video and I'll link it in case anyone wants to watch it. So I feel like he makes very good points. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's an ad. I paused it before the video loaded, but it didn't pause the ad before it did the thing. So there you go. If you want to see what I'm talking about, maybe he's saying he's not a good strategy game. But I've been enjoying it, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy it until something gets in the way of that. So let's see. Alright, we got a couple families that feeling scorned. Freaking Navy, man. I don't even know what the hell's up with these mercenaries that are just kind of sitting here. I'm just kind of wondering what I want to do right now. Oh, they're allied to Rome. If I were to attack you, that would get Rome into it. That's funny. Okay, we got a lot of slaves now. I think we could use more manpower. Okay. Don't quite know what I want to do at the moment. I feel like expanding right now. I mean, I just have to wait until my aggressive expansion comes down. As long as I don't take too much, so. So attacking this guy to get toward Rome with Rome is not the best idea. Let's just go over and finish off this guy. Also, reminds me. So laws, here we go. I would need to have this. Civics advances are greater than 5. Is that in... What is civics advances exactly? Look at this guy. He's old. But he would be a good... He's a good military dude, but not good finesse or charisma, but he's also got good zeal. That's easily the least useful. Let's see who lives longer. How do I see my advances? Holdings. Boyac revolt. Boys will be boys. and get rebels that will destroy them internally. I get an achievement if I could get somebody, get everyone above an 8 researching. Pretty increased council powers. Oh, any of the following. Okay, I think I just need to make him loyal. Make Tarskid loyal. Or he could just die. Get it up past 33. Tributary. I could bribe him and exalt him. Or give him stipends. I kind of want to see if I could do this right now. I mean, how close are we to getting our civilization up here? And she died? Struck down whilst attempting a murder. What's up, Radio Market? How's it going? Nice. Good luck with this, with the thing. The essay. Okay, just look at this again. Decisions, embrace democracy. I need to have in my capital, city, civilization level is greater or equal to 50 and increase council power. How can I increase? Can I increase council power by doing law stuff? Decreases tyranny, decreases popularity. I was gonna do it. I don't care. There's something that increases civilization. How civilized we are. Alright, right now we are expanded council. The advice of our clan chief is invaluable. We should ensure that our council always has enough space to accommodate valuable additions. And increased council powers is the curious ways of our neighbors who proclaim themselves a republic fascinate us. We can see much to be gained from emulating this peculiar mode of government. Civil War in 13 months. Right now you disloyal again. You're disloyal. My goodness. Okay. Now, all we need to do is have our civilization level greater or equal to 50. Where is that? Where is the icon for that? Government policies. The civilization map mode? Let's see. Country civilization level. That's not that province civilization level. Yeah, Vadluna city civilization level is greater or equal to 50. Alright. What if I promote you guys to freemen? Chance for promotion to occur is scaled by the civilization value of the province. What if we just promote them? Oh, and Tribal Concord achievement unlocked. Also, you have a tribal government. What was that? Hold on. I want to know what it is exactly. And this is probably gonna be a shorter stream because I wanna kind of wanna watch something else that I sort of started watching a little bit. Let's see, have a tribal government form, change a law. Cool. I'd just really like to become a democracy under this guy because I feel like that'd be pretty fitting. ISIS crisis of Sermon-Grisis. There have been large disagreements between the followers of the ISIS cult and the locals in the city of Sirmigium in Corsica. As the ISIS cultists have tried to recruit more followers, discussions have come to a head with the local inhabitants of the city over religious matters, as well as what rights a foreign cult should have on local soil. The ISIS cultists has offered us some funds in return for their aid in these issues, while our people have asked us to get rid of the cult for good. Money, get unrest. Short term. There must be a way to appease both sides. I think we can afford to do that. Cool. I don't want to see what the wiki has to say. About civilization level. Civilization value. Civilization value is a rating that exists in all locations on the map, and it represents the level of infrastructure and urbanization in that location. This is a big factor for pop happiness. Tribesmen will be happier in cities with low civilization value, whereas most stratified pop types such as freemen and especially citizens prefer locations with high civilization values. A country also has a national civilization value of its own, mainly increased by government type and technology. All owned cities will slowly gravitate towards this value if they are below it, and slightly more quickly towards it if they are above it. Positive civilization growth can also never push the local value above that of the capital. What is the civilization value? I don't understand. This is that whole the UI is not very good thing that is frequently brought up. Yeah, let's build some more of this. Local civilization level +1. Where is the total? Oh, here it is. 40. Okay. Local tribes and happiness. Civilization increases by 0.09 every month as the civilization... I was wondering what that number was. As civilization is below the maximum of 42, the current change is due to all that stuff. Now what do we want to get here? Naval maintenance cost. National commerce income. Should have gotten that one a second ago, but... I think we should go for the tech one. Alum was a source of potassium, which was used for a variety of uses, including medicinal preparation, cosmetics, and food flavoring. Aluminium. And how does that increase tech speed exactly? People die less? I don't know. All right. Marketplace has been built. I need 100 for this. How much does it cost? Just 100? It'd save me 10 gold. I'll just get this one built right now. So what do I do with the oratory power that I could just increase stuff? What do I use oratory power for? Talking with people? Alright, looks like we are accumulating manpower now. It looks like. Maximum civilization level here is 44 now. Wealthy residents of Libarna have sent a formal petition on behalf of the entire province complaining about the harsh ways of our governor, Mamercus Aeneas. It seems that his taxation policy is causing quite a furrow among landowners who are having to work their slaves to the bone in order to meet tax quotas. It is certainly unusual for our subjects to complain in such a matter. Perhaps we ought to consider their argument carefully. Yeah, send a representative to ensure rules are being followed. Let's build... I mean, we can just wait a little longer so we can have this. One of Hermes' complaints about it is that it's like that there is not really a strategy in maneuvering the points. Like the points themselves aren't really much strategy. It's just a timer before you can press a button to make something happen. You don't have to do anything for it to occur. It just kind of happens. And it's not as big of a problem as money. Money is a very concrete thing. You use money to spend on things. Military power, civic power, oratory power, religious power, these are all pretty abstract policies, concepts. As opposed to money, which is a very concrete one. We'll just wait a little while longer and we'll get the less expensive thing and we'll spend it on some of these. Local tensions. Tensions have been growing between Etruscan colonists and locals in Carmna. The locals claim that our settlers are rejecting local traditions and power structures. Our colonists, on the other hand, claim that the locals are being alarmed because the new Etruscan settlement is surpassing the exciting existing metropolis of the region. Where is this? Carmna. Carmna. Tribesman, Etruscan. Support the Etruscan interests. Yeah, why do you even have the governor policy when you can essentially just pretty easily just do that? I have a lot of points built up, so I need to have 10, right? I have 9. Looks like we're about to get one more. It's also Canaanite. Do I need to convert it that way as well? Oh, hold on. I have so many points, I might as well. And there's no downside to doing this other than you have things that you're spending. This is not a gradual process. This is just spending points. Like, there's not any unrest from this happening. It just kind of is happening. There you go. Now it's all... Now this whole thing is Hellenic and Etruscan mostly. Oh, if we do this one more time. Alright, here we go. We might be able to colonize now. Nope. Entire population province is disloyal, so certain actions like... Okay. Where's the impact of province loyalty? So it's like, why do you even have the government policies? Okay. And all this happens without even unpausing. Alright, now... build cost. Either I just hope they could somehow fix it. I mean, I don't even know if they could fix it at this point. Because, I mean, it's so... feels like it's so integral to the game. They might not be able to. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a cornerstone. I'd rather they have like missionaries or something, or like schools maybe, where they learn the language, where they're taught to speak Etruscan. Like when it's pointed out to me, it annoys me, but let's just get over it. Let's think of it as more like a simulation as it is, and just hope for more interesting content in the future. So anyway, De Architectura, Tura, written by Marcus Vitruvius Polo in the late 1st century BC. De Architectura was a series of treatises on Roman architecture. The practices mentioned within were detailed in extraordinary fashion, giving incredible insight as to the advanced building methods of the time. Very cool. Now it's less expensive to get the buildings made. Go ahead and get one in each of these places. Like, at least these are timers. It's not like you just spend points and they're just there. And you can just, in real life, you just spend money to build things. You don't spend abstract religious power to make someone convert. You would spend money to support a missionary, like you do in EU4. So, in that way, this game is more egregious with its mana existence than EU4 is. Oh, I got gout. That's only gonna make things worse. Age finds us all in the end. Even the priests and surgeons shake their heads when confronted with the inevitable decline of the human body, as Elbio Voltereno is finding out. He may not have much time left. I kind of do like that there's like a general health bar, and it just shows you how healthy someone is. And you can't really do as much with characters in this game as you can in CK2. Well, I don't know. Let's get another one. Plenty of marketplaces in here. And what determines the number of buildings in a city? How many can be in Rome? Rome can only have 5 holdings, and apparently I have a holding in here. Blocking to the banner. Now, this guy is not long for the world. He's 82 years old. Imagine living to 82 in the year 256. Alright, yeah, he's got low health. Sign him up. Yeah, there we go, he died. Oh, we've got cavalry. How about that? Let's do... research points? I should do research points. Pulsing the Minerva. Be so cool if I could get my get this guy to be my first leader of my republic. And it's a good amount of time to get my aggressive expansion down, even though it's only half as bad as it could be. Oh, and did they integrate them? Cool. Yeah, I just noticed that. Ooh. Sicilia. Siculia. Aw, man, he died. Yeah, they're getting... Carthage is getting beaten up there. Now this dude's next. 9560. That's fine. I could just hold out a bit longer. He never succeeded in his ambition of having a son. There wasn't really much else to do about it. Can I even divorce my wife? I could imprison her. No choice to not much any choice to do with characters anyway. This 19-year-old wife. Gross. Hey. Oh, yeah, this, and why would you not choose this? The denizens of the shining city of Venafram have been feuding with their neighbors. The result of, yeah. How would you not? I guess you could just say, tell them it's not the time, but yeah. Also, is there any, what do I do with my military points right now? Should I do something? Alright, now it's 45. And it's increasing by... I can't go higher than 45 in any Etruria city. Good to know. Now, how can I change that? How can I increase the cap? Civilization value is a rating that I already read this, but I need to read it again. Civilization value is a rating that exists in all locations on the map, and it represents the level of infrastructure and urbanization in that location. It's a big factor for pop happiness. Tribes want to be happier in cities with low civilization values, whereas low stratified. Your country has a national civilization value of its own, mainly increased by government type and technology, so I guess I might just have to wait. That sucks. If I could get an event that would increase by civilization by like 5, that'd be nice. It may even start going down. Because my country's cap is 41. Oratory advances. Positive centralization. How do we increase centralization? Oratory advances. I'm gonna look up advances. Technology. Yeah, it's just oratory advances. So I think that is in technology. Right now we're not getting any. I don't think. Oratory tech investment. That's definitely what I want to do next. Only a couple months until we can do that as well. Alright, oratory tech investment. The practice of taking census is said to have first appeared in Middle Kingdom Egypt. On a wider scale, however, it became vital to the continued administration of the Roman Republic, providing valuable data about the ethnicity and details of dwellers therein. Yeah, and that's what we're getting. Definitely gonna outlast this guy. Slaves revolting. Sorbillion. Harsh treatment and that number of slaves. Alright. Sorbillion. Really? Okay. They'll be crushed. Make more boats. Warm period. Our people, farmers, and nobles alike claim the weather has gotten warmer and the growth has improved these last years. At first it seemed like a random happenstance, but the more we consider the fact, we must certainly have been blessed by one of the gods or goddesses. Blessed or not, our people are happy about the changes. Nice. Uh-oh, now I'm ill. And word that he has fallen ill. Perhaps if he is healthy enough, he will seek treatment of his own volition. Otherwise, we could always step in if his condition worsens. Mentagra. Eee. I don't have the money for it right now. The bitter civil war in Boy has finally come to an end with the loyal forces of Arverus Brennus utterly crushing the rebel armies led by good for them. Who is next in line again? The guy. That guy died. Loses stability. That's a lot of money I'd have to lose. Will not negotiate. be over there in just a second. After seeing our people slowly moving towards rival centers of our nation, Elder Venel Canatnus has suggested certain measures we can take to increase the unification of our society. Yo, 3 centralization. I mean, we're already fully centralized. No suggestion seems well considered. It will cost us a noticeable amount of money that I don't want to spend. And also, it's currently at 100. Where does it say our centralization? Go with this. There's no need to waste our resources on this. Oh, dang. My dude died. After the death of Elbio Voltereno, the clan chiefs of Etruria met to elect a fierce and strong leader to shepherd our people in these ever-changing times. After much deliberation, Spurius Aeneas was installed in a lavish ritual in which all clan dignitaries were invited. Many, however, were discontent, hoping to see themselves or someone more familiar at the head of the table. And he's not even Etruscan. We must work towards mending rifts and bring together all chiefs for the goodwill of Etruria. Dang. That's my new magistrate. Good, okay, bad. But the bad isn't really that bad because you get tons of it. You don't spend it on much. Except stability, which is what I'm going to need to do. So I might as well... Once I have 400, I'll be sure to do it. Where am I? This guy, so smug. Can I get there before they finish the siege? Eh. I'm saying it'll be a good fight, but we have 0 morale because we... Yeah. They all died. They all died. Wasn't really thinking about that one. Somehow the battle signifier doesn't actually keep into account, like, who is, like, how much morale your guys have, so that's weird. Great. After the death of Spurius Aeneas, oh. They elected this guy. 52710. Ugh. Hey, at least he's Etruscan? Yeah, that guy did not last long. Am I really should get married, huh? How is he 59 years, like 49 years old and not married? He's 30. And is there even a... Is there a point in having children? Like, are there... where... Women... It doesn't go back to this, that's annoying. Ruler family? No. Sort for prominence. Can't sort by age? Why? Because it doesn't matter. Healthy. He's 43. What is wrong with this game that people in their 40s just in the year 253 are not getting married? All the young people are, but all the old people aren't. Yeah, this really just seems like a kind of half-assed sort of mechanic with all the... But the characters are... Like, it doesn't... Is there even a point in bothering? I mean, I guess because I'm not a republic... Because we are mostly a Republican sort of government. Doesn't really matter, does it? Sure. Hooray. Your dad was cool. Let's actually move around a bit more so we can get our morale back. A little bit more, let's be safe. Let's actually get more dudes over here. Fine. Jeez. Oh, that's how they got more dudes, because they killed them. Got more slaves. Joined their army. Oh, is this my... This is my previous... Like, my first guy's... Like... relative. Ultereno. That's, like, he was like my uncle or something? And this is annoying. Oh, did I give in? Okay, now they're just gone. Oh, no, there they are. Okay. For a second, I thought that I just didn't... Yeah. Wow, do you seriously still have that little morale? You're kidding me. Ugh. Save output. State harbor fees. Implementing a small fee on the use of our ports is unlikely to affect footfall and will earn us a little more from trade. Alright, we wait longer. Publius Cloelius has supposedly come across a foreign agent at court, and he is heavily advising us to close the court down. Not only would it limit the potential dangerous elements that can approach our esteemed ruler, me, but it would also give him the space necessary to make the correct decisions. As Publius Cloelius has already done a lot of work necessary to change our council, it simplifies the rest of the process for us. Though the real question lies in if we should listen to his advice or not. Let's go ahead and not, because I don't want to do this. I don't want to change my thing because I want to become a republic. Jeez, he's already pretty disloyal. Well, I mean... yeah. You can't do anything about education either. Like, everybody just kind of shows up and they're probably gonna be bad. Let's just... 24, he'll die soon. Oh wait, no, I remember. Damn it, I'm stupid. Got out that thing. Why are we losing so much money? It's because of the slaves? Give it one more month. Let's give him the manpower. Well, I mean... yeah, fine. It won't be enough to make a difference, should he rise up. Should he rise up? Orders arrived of the year's harvest is exceptionally good. In fact, the money would be better. Which reminds me. Pig! Pork the piggy! Yeah, see, that's easy when you actually pay your military. Accidentally impaled on a battering ram. I'm just gonna get ready to fight these guys down here one of these days. Maybe the number of buildings is based on how many citizens you have. Hey, daughter. Man of Loran. Not actually that great. That's a little weird. Do we need another dude? I mean, he'd be doing the oratory. Eh. We went to a different country. We went to Boy. Let's go for the right to be heard. Acknowledging the right for our nobles to make their argument before the authorities will vastly increase their tendency to work within the system and not without. Ill already. Got arthritis. Gross. Not really any help for arthritis. We're not losing too much. I kind of want to keep going with research. Macedon's doing pretty well. Nice. The city of Curis and Nepet have been engaged in war of words, each claiming that right, yeah. It's taking a while for aggressive expansion to come down, too. That's why 50 is so... Why it's at 50. And now we're making not so much money. Alright, that helps. Army maintenance cost. Oratory, yeah, country civilization level +2. We're so close. Get next I'll get 2 more. We'll need 2 more levels of this. That's gonna be quite a bit. Ooh. Oh, you're 11. Okay. Yeah, oratory. Any way that I could boost research with points? My useless oratory points or something? My oratory points are pretty good. It'd just be nice, like, I mean, my guy is a good bit younger. He might be able to stick around long enough. Also, let's just go ahead and release my father. How long does our truce last? 509. Well, I could just attack this guy. Why does it do that? I don't want to go back to there. I want to go back to the last screen. You fool. Alright, that is that. Alright. I want to just finish off Rome. Yeah, let's get into position, fight Rome. Alright, you don't have to. How strong is Rome right now? Only 10 cohorts. That's not bad, but they do have allies. They got 15 here. Cool. What's up, Pixel Wizzy? Thanks for joining me. Sorry, just noticed you there. I'm doing both of those things. About to declare war, attacking Rome, gonna destroy them. I already won a big war against them a little bit ago. X, that's good. Yeah, the tax mod probably what I'm gonna be going for next. Cult of Norcia. For the gods. Priests and a small group of followers have arrived in Lestia, looking for the cult. Don't have that much money for it, but I mean we're getting a Etruscan freeman. Oh, cool. And I have a son, hooray! But I'm losing money. Let's see, could I... That's not as bad. I'll turn out 4 minutes. I don't think we'll be needing forts that much. What's up, Viznov? Alright, once our morale's maxed out, we'll go for it. We got another tech, and that's the tax mod. Isphora. The Greeks have an ephemeral taxation system, but the practice of levying a wealth tax during times of crisis was a valuable addition to the treasury. There we go. Alright, I think we go for it. Fabricate claim. Make it over. Julia. And I can just declare war immediately. Almost immediately. 1 month. Guy's got good oratory. Alright, I think without further ado, we go to war. Gonna bring in all their allies, but that doesn't matter. Deus Volt! Wait, freaking truce. Damn it, how long's the truce again? Forgot about that. Whatever. I can wait even longer if I need to. 4 more years? Jeez, that feels like it takes forever. I could just go to war with these guys. Yeah, let's do it that way. Because these guys are allied to Rome. Maybe a waste of points, but hey. Whatever. That's about all I gotta say to it. Alright, now... Deus Volt. Right, my boats. They're over there, that's fine. Oh, and you don't have max anything. You are low on morale, is what I'm saying. And obliterated. And by that I mean just a second, and you'll be obliterated. There we go. Bountiful olives, religious power. Research points. I'm already in debt though. Yikes. I've got dysentery. I didn't know I was taking the Oregon Trail. Oh, nice. A last desperate act to save Etruria from bankruptcy has healed certain members of the government for financial aid. These requests were backed up by a cohort of particularly burly soldiers. That's fine. Oh, hey. The Romans showed up. And we're winning this fight? Yes? Yes. Barely. Like, narrow. Not great. Now it's looking pretty nasty. Oh, we might not get it. We can get there in time. This one's bloody. There we go. That's much better. I died already. Of severe inflammation. That's a dude. That sucks. That was really unfortunate timing. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Boy was apparently in their alliance. Yikes. I might have to make this war a little bit shorter. I'm just losing all my cash. The Heraclean Path. Velithera has seen a huge influx of visitors lately and a reputation for being one of these cities. Okay, yeah. Discipline, Freeman output, naval maintenance cost, that could also be nice. Again, more money. I think I might want to go for the loyalty. Well, let's actually do... How much does naval maintenance cost at the moment? No, it's only 0.76, so it wouldn't be big. I think I'll actually go for the... No, go for this one. I mean, the more aggressive expansion we have, the worse off all of our... the less we fight, pretty much. Rerum repetito. Performed by the special priests. This rite involves the delivering of Rome's demands to an enemy state, accompanied by the ritual hurling of a blood-soaked javelin into enemy land if the demands were not met. Alright, let's do it before the end of the month. Can we get that? Alright, let's do it. Alright, apparently I have to actually go with this. I won't even bother going into that other one. That seems good to me. Only 10 aggressive expansion. Yeah, that's good enough now. I really don't care to keep them around. How popular am I? I could use some popularity. Our enemies deserve no quarter. Now we're making... I don't know. It doesn't look like we're making money. Cool. Etruria is looking nice. I'm feeling like I want to call it here for the evening. You're being attacked by that guy. I mean, Apulia looks a whole lot stronger. Now I can attack Apulia. Truce with Rome, sadly, is still good bit. It kind of restarted it, or whatever. Looking real nice. So if you want to see me play more of this, I think I will be back. I might be back tomorrow. Might be back with something else. May want to kind of... I don't know. I'm just listening to a review that points out all the things that are very, like, if you think about how bad, like, if you think about the bad stuff, things that aren't so great about this game, kind of brings it down a little bit. It's like, you recognize all the things that, I mean, that shouldn't really affect the way you think about it, but it kind of does sometimes. You don't notice it until it's pointed out. Even though it's not... Because it's something you actually have to think about for it to actually be something you recognize as a problem. If you just play dumb to it, it's not a problem. All the ways that it feels like it could be better. Just paint the map is pretty much what it comes down to, I guess. How well you paint the map. And we're not doing too badly. So yeah, I may be back with this tomorrow, maybe back with something else. Maybe a little bit more of that Civ 5. If you want to see how this goes, how any of that goes, follow the channel. Love to have you back. So until next time, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.